Hi everyone, over here, we're 1 month time to go till Chanukah. It is going to be the Festival of Light. Only in a month time is a nice Chanukah, which my wife bought me a few years back. Nice and silvery. And we're going to be lighting this in exactly a month time. Here we are on Chaf Hey. Cheshvan Chaf Hey Kislev. So, I was going to talk a bit about miracles, miraculous situations that can happen. The whole Chanukah story was a big miracle, and something they actually say there's a halacha that 30 days before a festival starts to start learning the laws about it. So I just want to share over maybe a few miracles that happen in my life. 2 or 3 stand out, but many miracles. Remember, every single day we get up, we breathe in the morning, we say Modeh Ani. It's a miracle that we wake up. It's a miracle, all the different things that we do, Hashem does for us all the time. Our lives are all miracles if we look it into reality. But few things stand out in my life where, split second things could have led to disasters where a miracle happened and it didn't. So, for example, being inside the car. I remember one time I was in the car and someone was driving and it was dark in the road. And then the car took a puncture, and it could have been a full-on collision. And no, it was fine at the end. And then they had to obviously replace the tire. I remember one time, just another miracle that stands out. I must have been about 17 or 18, and we were going to a leisure centre with a friend of mine. We were to go to the gym and all of that. And I remember we were driving, and it's like towards a countryside area where we were driving in. And it was dark. It was, I think, in the middle of the winter. And he was driving. All of a sudden, we're on the highway. And a horse comes out of nowhere. And it gallops across the highway just like that. It was the most random things. It missed us by a second. And I remember the guy that was driving said, "Did you see what I just saw?" And once again, miracle of Hashem. He escaped us from just a split second. Avoided potentially that could have been total disaster. Other things, I remember one time, I think in 2014, when there was another thing with the Palestinians over here. I remember one time I was meant to be somewhere at 1 o'clock to potentially take a bus back. I was teaching in a yeshiva. And for some reason, I think I got a ride back home that day. And because I got a ride back home that day, I avoided, or maybe I took a bus back that day, I think it was. So I took a bus back from another area because I wanted to buy something. But if I was going to take the bus from that area I was meant to take it from, which I was planning to do in the morning, there was actually a terrorist attack that took place on that exact time. So I avoided that also. So all these split-second things, there's miracles. But all of our life is a miracle. And the whole Chanukah story is a miracle also. We get up, we can breathe, we can see with our eyes, we can all these different things. We get our neshama back in the morning after we go to sleep at night. This is all miracles that we can breathe. We can thank Hashem. The whole life is a miracle that happens. So many miracles happen in childbirth for so many people. We can thank Hashem. This happened to so many people I know, and including myself. And the whole life we should thank and have gratitude to Hashem for everything that we challenge in life and what Hashem gives us the whole time. There's so much brachot, so many people get saved through, we don't know, sometimes people say, "Oh, look, everything's happening," and stuff like that. My life is tough, my life is this, my life is that. But no, a lot of these people have miraculous situations the whole time. So there's so much to thank Hashem for within regards to that. And on Chanukah itself, for the 8 days, we say the tefillah of Ala Nisim when we do the Birkat Hamazon, where we acknowledge all the miracles Hashem does. We also do it inside the Shemona Esrei, tefillah also after Modim. And, if a miracle happens to someone through different formats, we bench Hagomel inside when we go up to the Kriyat Torah. And there's many different tefillot and tehillims that we can say that reminds us of the miraculous situations that take place. So it's going to be only in 30 days' time. It's going to be Festival of Light. Here we are, where there's so much darkness in this world. It's important for us to bring the light out, because light always supersedes darkness. And we've got that, and that's festival coming in 1 month time. So Be'ez Hashem, Am Yisrael will see a lot of salvation. There'll be a lot of brachot and blessings to the world. And may we acknowledge all the miracles that we're having. We have gratitude, all of us, to Hashem. And with everything that happens, and we will see brachot. So wishing you all a good night, and take care.